Hello everybody, Shawna L. Francis here, November 8th, 2021. Thanks for being here. Welcome guys. The Galactic Federation of Light Earth Division, boots on the ground. We have important work to do, guys. Are you doing the work? There's a lot of crazy stuff out there online, a lot of duality, a lot of this, even in our immediate kind of groups. I just want to make sure that everybody is living with love in their hearts, living above the fray and the chaos and the illusion, and you're not doing this whole thing, okay? Feeling really awesome here. I'm at my Casitas de Cortez here on the Baja Peninsula, running a small spiritual retreat. It's been amazing. You know, the sun's shining, it's the water, it's the sand, it's the vibe here feels so good. I feel like I'm on cloud 9 when I'm here. It's just fantastic. I'm still working with the Grand Council on a regular basis. Been busy down here, so not as much as I probably should be. But things are good. Things are really good. The Galactic Federation of Light would like to make a video, so they kind of told me that first thing this morning. So I went on a hike, came back, I've showered, I'm ready to go. And we'll see what these guys have to say. But I just really want to extend just heartfelt love and appreciation for each of you. Everything you're doing, embracing this mission, knowing yourselves as infinite beings of love and light, here doing important work. Never forget what you are, who you are, why you're here, what you're doing. And again, you know, nothing is worth dampening your light. Nothing is worth this. And I'm getting it, guys. I'm getting it. For those of you who are new to my channel, I woke up here. My awakening happened about 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago now. I can't believe it's already November. And the bulk of my awakening happened here at these casitas. I had Archangel Metatron coming in at the time, and I had a spirit guide by the name of Micah, whom I was working with back then. And they directed me to this location, to this spot on the planet, to this particular property here that I've ended up buying this year. So now I own this. So it's all divine. It's all amazing. You know, when you are able to step into the flow of your world and the flow of life and allow the universe and your team, your guides, to bring you the next thing to help you understand what makes your heart tick. You know, these are your compasses now, right? The old paradigm, the old way of thinking, which is like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Like for me, it's pushing the boulder up the hill. You know, that's not working anymore. That's just not working. So we're finding new ways to be in this place, to be an embodiment, to be a human, to be a light worker, to be a starseed. But never forget, you are human right here, right now, with a mission of light. And it's not any more complicated than bringing absolute love, light, and joy to this planet in your unique way. So that's what we're being asked to do. And it's all about switching to the collective right now. The team's talked about this a lot. Are you aware that your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your behaviors, you know, everything that you are impacts the collective in a deep way, especially as a starseed and a light worker. So it's being aware of that, guys. And this is definitely up for me right now. It's definitely a big part of what I'm experiencing right now in this role, is being always conscious of the collective, and you know, being able to just radiate out light and love and high vibrational frequencies, whatever I'm doing, wherever I'm going, in my meditations. And you know, it is blissful, guys. It is beautiful. It is incredible. It's worth the effort to get there. And I've cried, I've had my shadow work, I've had my misery, my anger, my fear, my shame, my guilt, you know, all these things that really define this human experience. But I can say pretty confidently, at least in this particular moment right here where I'm sitting, unicorns and rainbows, baby. It's pretty incredible. Um, so I wish this for all of you, being able to get to this point if you're not there already, at least in this moment, in the moment that you sit as a sovereign being, being able to choose this for yourself, to be able to choose happiness, joy, contentment, being okay with what is, acceptance, surrender, trust, knowing that you are a smaller piece of a larger puzzle, knowing that there's all kinds of coordination going on, synchronicity, divinity, helping us help this planet ascend. It's been everything to me to be able to, make the choice to let go of control in the way I knew how to control my world before. Letting go of that and allowing things to unfold in a more natural way. Letting my heart be my guide, not so much my head and my intellect. I mean, there's a lot of us here in these roles, we're goddess warriors. We are warriors of some kind, right? Male or female. And we've worked really, really hard here. And now it's a different kind of work. And it's not pushing that damn boulder up the hill. It is the work of the heart. It is the work of love. It is the work of being present, being in the moment, not worrying about tomorrow, not worrying about yesterday, not worrying about your neighbors in the way you used to, your family, your friends. It's just allowing and just loving everybody and everything wherever they're at, whatever decisions they're making. This is true freedom. This is the freedom from the illusion. And it's freaking cool. It's cool, guys. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get quiet, and we'll see what the Galactic Federation of Light would like to talk about. Radiant beings on the planet right now, absolute radiance. We feel you. Shawna, thank you so much for setting this up with the tone of love, with the frequencies of light. All of this is information. Energy is information. Vibration is information. Tones, sounds, frequencies, the whole spectrum of light, colors, all of this information. So know that you have so much information coming your way at all times. And you're constantly trying to process this information on many different levels. You've got the energetic level here, you've got your intellect, you've got your heart center, your feeling centers, all the receptacles that take the information in and figure out what to do with that information. So know that you're processing information all the time. You can't not do this work. You have to be doing this. This is part of the experience of being an embodiment. It's part of the experience of walking here on this planet, on any planet, in any star system, in any type of body. Information coming in, the processing of that information. What do I do with this information? Now that I understand the information coming in my own unique way, what do I do with that information? So know that you're constantly in this place of acclimation, integration, digestion of information. So beautiful souls of light who have chosen to be here on the planet at this time, helping with this monumental shift, this evolutionary shift in consciousness here. Thank you. Thank you for the work that you're doing. Thank you for the dedication and focus that you bring to this planet, to this ascension, to this work, to love and light. But here you sit, here you stand, here you be. Processor of information. So you're doing this here as a singularity, but you're also doing this with your collective consciousness that all of you are a part of. So you as a singularity here, bringing in information all the time, processing this information all the time, and then there is an exchange happening. In comes this information, out goes basically your understanding, your choices. You emit a frequency outward as a cycle. Information, frequency, vibration, light, love, information coming in, all of this also coming out. So it's a cycle. It's always cycling in and out, around, through, above, beyond, below. Integration. And alas, here is your choice as sovereign beings who know themselves not as victims, know this is not happening to me, but I am living this, embodying this, embracing this, making choices every day of what to do with everything I'm taking in at all times. Here's where the choice comes in. Here's where you as a light worker get to decide what you're going to do with the information that's coming your way. So we encourage you, my friends, to be very much conscious of the cycle of information, what's coming in and then what you're pushing out, and then how that impacts the collective. So many choices to be made, so many ways that you can process things, so many decisions you can make about the information that's coming your way. Are you able to really stop? Take a deep breath. First, understand that you are being bombarded with information at all times, from all manner of dimensions, from all different ways, at all different frequencies. So are you able to stop? Be present to this. As you become present to this, you become conscious of it. You become conscious of the choices that you have. You even become conscious of that small self that is a big part of who you are, in conjunction with the higher self that is also very important to who and what you are. And it's not just small and large, light and dark, above, below. There's the entire spectrum, the pendulum swinging the entire spectrum of who and what you are in totality. So for simplicity's sake, we talk about the small self, we talk about the higher self, but know that there's all this gradation that happens in between these two parts of you. There are only all of you as a holistic person of love and light, but if you follow along with us here in this example, are you able to rise above that part of you who in the past would have reacted one certain way to that information? Last time we talked about how so much of our current decisions and the way we feel, think, believe is a byproduct of our history, and knowing now that you don't have to just continue doing what you've always done. You have choice here to do something different, to react in a new way, Here you sit, my friends, at a higher frequency of information, a higher frequency of light, a higher state of consciousness than where you used to be. So know that you no longer have to be, act, believe, embody what you used to at the old frequency. You get to be reborn here in this moment. You get to recreate yourself at a higher frequency. If you want to just completely dismantle who and what you've been up to this exact moment, this exact time that we're sharing together, you may do so now. It is simply by choice that you get to do this. And if you need permission, we grant it to you right now. We give you the permission to recreate yourself anew in alignment with these higher, loving, fantastical frequencies of light that you now get to be a part of. You get to bring yourself up to speed here. The part of you who is looking for the safety, predictability, and comfort of your old life. That part of you that still wants to hang on to the old ways of you being. The part of your ego, intellect, outside voices that maybe are not even your own, that are saying, this is what you know, this is who you've been. Continue to just doing what you've always done. We give you the permission at this moment, in this exact moment in time, to say, thank you, but today I choose differently. That no longer serves me. I'm here to recreate myself, just as Mother Earth has decided to recreate herself. I'm going along with her here. What's worked for me in the past is no longer working for me now, and I choose differently. And my friends, there may be just an exact, perfect reason why you are hearing this message right now. This is the sea change. This is the wave taking over. This is you riding this wave, squealing with delight. Squealing with delight. And you look around this sea change, this wave, this momentum, and you're feeling this. Know that you have an entire team of light here helping carry you across this threshold. This is nothing short of being reborn. This is how evolution takes place. It requires great change. It requires great faith. It requires fearlessness. It requires love. First for yourselves, darlings. First for yourselves, unconditional love for yourselves. And then for everybody else. You truly cannot embody this love and light for others until you absolutely have it for yourselves. And that is every bit and piece that makes up the totality of who you are. That is every bit and piece of it. And once you're able to really truly accept you in your totality, all your experiences, all your stories, your entire history, then you're able to extend that love out to everybody else. So together as a collective, you ride this wave. You allow this wave to carry you. You're not swimming against the current any longer. You're not scaling the rock that's behind the waterfall. You're flowing with the waterfall. You're taking that leap into the abyss. And what a glorious time for those of you who are choosing this. Thank you. We have such infinite love for each and every one of you. All the souls here on this planet, each and every one of you, all life forms, all aspects of this plane of existence. The depth of love that we have, we can only try to express it in these very simple, meager words, but we hope that you're feeling it deep within the core of you. This love is bottomless. It is nearly unfathomable. And dear beautiful ones, you know this because this is who and what you are. And you know this is why you're here. Glorious times for humanity, glorious times for you. The flowers are blooming. The seeds have sprouted. The light is shining. Just take a moment to really revel in this, to really feel this, know it, accept it, and to bask in it. With infinite love, unconditional love for each and every one of you, we leave you today with these messages. All right. Wow, guys. Thank you, GFL. Thank you so much for that. It's beautiful. I hope you all felt that energy. Check in, guys. Let me know how you're doing. Let's keep helping each other out here. Love for everybody around you, okay? This is what we're doing here, guys. This is the work we're doing. All right, I love you. Please take care. Mwah!